Rich Rising. Eating my breakfast, I've felt quite productive and motivated. I think just because my cycle is on its way out and just getting my life together. Second day off of the week. So I just reset the house. I'm doing laundry right now, taking a break to eat, plan out the rest of my day. I have to order groceries, pick those up later, cook later. I only have like one appointment today, and the rest will be on for moi. But something I've been thinking about lately is just really stepping more into myself and understanding that that might look different to me every single day, because I'm constantly growing, I'm constantly evolving. And this is probably like paint or toothpaste, I don't know, but sorry, I get distracted sometimes. And giving myself grace with that, and understanding that it's okay to not be who I was before, or who I thought I was before, because I just always found myself wanting to fit in. I was also somebody who was very emotional and in tune with my emotions since a very young age. Not a lot of people are like that. You get made fun of for like crying about everything, but it just hurts me because I wouldn't do a lot of the things that people have done to me. That's all it was. Like, and I was a child. What else do I know? But because of that, I feel like in my adolescence, a lot of the time I would hang out with people that also were not in good headspaces. Maybe not in the same way I was, but to the point where they would numb themselves with the things that they were doing. And for a lot of the time, that's what I did too. I thought that's who I was, but I was still upset when I was like in those spaces. So clearly my spirit wasn't happy with it. I wasn't happy like emotionally, mentally, like wasn't as stable as I am now. Not mentally stable, I would just say I wasn't as mindful then. I would just do it anyways, whatever it was, because I was just like, it was easy to distract myself. And then it got to a point where I kind of just had to sit with myself, because it gets to a point where you're just so dissatisfied with, please stop crying. I know you want to eat my food. I have yogurt that I'm just chatting, and she wants to lick the bowl that I didn't even start eating yet. Yeah, it took me really getting to that point where I just needed to feel happy and safe inside myself. In order for me to do that, it took a lot of isolation. It took a lot of going inward. It took a lot of doing the things that made me happy when I was a child. For a long time, that was kind of hard for me to forget, because I was so stuck in survival mode that I didn't remember how to do the things that made me happy when I was a child. So that took some time to get back into. It's all a process. I know it's kind of corny, but grace is in my name, and I'm glad it is, because I don't give myself that enough. It's really something that I've been working on my journey and on my path, to just give myself the same grace that I give others, and know that my best is going to look different every single day, and it's okay for me to evolve and grow and change every single day, because that's the point, to ascend. Okay? But yeah, I just wanted to say that, because I've been seeing a lot in the collective lately that people will force themselves into these spaces that they think are going to make them better or help them in the moment, and there's no sustenance in that. You really just have to stop avoiding yourself. It's nothing outside of you. There's nothing outside of you. You can look at anything that anybody else has, And you will wonder why it's not working for you the same way it works for them, by trying to follow whatever their lifestyle looks like to you, however you interpret their lifestyle to be. Because don't get it twisted, baby. People be fronting on these socials, and that's why I love taking these breaks. You really see who lives in like comparison mode and who's really focused on themselves, and like you can see who has authenticity and who really lacks it. Stop looking at everything else that's around you. The things that make somebody else happy, the things that fulfill somebody else, the path that somebody else walks might not be the one for you. That's why it doesn't work for you. That's why you still don't feel fulfilled. It's not authentic to you. It's not your personal path. I'm just saying. A little free food for thought for you. I'm eating my favorite yogurt right now. I had some coconut. It's granola that I got. Not my usual, but it's okay. It's fine still. I'm gonna finish my day. I'm gonna start my day. I feel like something that helps you to be authentic is to realize what your intention is. Doing things intentionally with a pure heart will get you out of that space of comparison. And like, I guess you kind of just have to strip that away first, again, before you can really get to know yourself. You can really tell that somebody doesn't know who they are by their actions and the way that they speak. I think a vital part of getting past that point is forgiving yourself, because you know in your mind and you know in your heart, you're not moving with authenticity, you're not moving with intention, you're not moving out of pure love, you're not moving out of just genuine pure intention. There's a difference. That's why it doesn't work for you. It's really like they say, the first step is admitting. It's true. You have to admit that you see these things in yourself currently. And that in order for you to grow from that space, you need to release the shame, release the guilt, release all of the negative emotions that you feel towards how you had to move whenever you were in survival mode, or if you genuinely want to move past the space that you're in to live authentically, to be yourself, to be a light within the world. You have to accept your shadow. That's just the way it goes. That's alchemy. You have to work with it. It's kind of like, which ties into like giving yourself grace, like what I was talking about before. I feel like it's like just giving yourself a hug and holding space for the person that you were in those moments, and being like, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm sorry you felt the need to move that way in those times and in those situations. I see you. I forgive you. Like, really forgive yourself. Make peace with it. Like, let go of it. Like, you don't have to be in that space anymore. You don't have to confine yourself to that space anymore. You can move on from being that person. You can grow into a better person. But you have to recognize that. You have to recognize your actions. You have to take accountability. And after that, you get to a place where you can realize, like, okay, I'm not going to live in that space anymore. I am going to do better and be better and live more authentically, like, as myself. You really have to get to know yourself, because if you weren't yourself before, you think it's just, oh, I wasn't myself before, I acknowledged that, now I'm gonna be myself. Like, it's not that magical, okay? Like, It's a magical experience, but it doesn't just happen overnight. You gotta do the work. Like, sit with yourself. It's scary at first, but once you do it, the safety that you feel, and like, just, I can't even explain it. The safety that you feel within your own body at that point is unmatched, because I didn't always feel like that. And it took a while for me to get to this space. I tell you these things, it's because I'm speaking from my own experience. Just take accountability and move forward, man. It's necessary for growth. Vital for growth. Yeah. That's it though. I think I said my little piece for the day. Hope this motivates you. I hope you feel seen. I see you. I love you. I'm rooting for you. You inspire me. You motivate me. And I hope you have a blessed day. See you in the next video.